Nigeria, the problem of Nigeria is complex. It is simple at the same time. Because as complex as they make it to be, they found themselves in a very big web that they cannot escape.
Okay, but Mazi, okay, give me some light in this thing now. How do you think that you can resolve this issue?
Among the ways we can begin to approach this, because first, you don't expect Nigeria, you come and drop that magic medicine and everything will be no. Some of how these politicians were able to perpetuate the crime they have perpetuated against Nigeria to this extent is promotion of ignorance at all levels. You don't get politicians to come out and tell you what they plan to give to the people. What service are they coming in with? They don't do that. They are coming because they are coming, and when they come, you see whatever you see, and that
No project, no idea, no plan.
So what you end up seeing is that the money bag you keep in your strong room is no longer there because the person you give key is a criminal. Now, how do you begin to approach this thing? That is your question. How do you begin to
approach it? Yeah.
We need to re-identify ourselves. We need to re-identify and reconfigure how we bring out our representatives from the lowest of the low, including who comes out and be the chairman of our street and who comes out to become the local government, or what do you call it, ward council and the rest of them, even the traditional ruler. It must be reapproached, and that reapproaching is no longer going to be the same. No. This is 2023, and there are so many tools that are out there that can be used to conduct snap election, and the result will be within seconds. You don't need months to record numbers and count and then go to court and revalidate. No. There is something that is called blockchain technology that is unbreakable and nobody has successfully hacked. It can be used to identify individuals and conduct the election, and everything will happen transparently. Our people, Nigerians, are among the best developers of this technology in the world. The politicians are not going to introduce it nor use it. But we, the citizens, nothing stops us from implementing it.
How?
Yes.
We don't have anything. We don't have the power.
No, you don't need the power also.
No. I mean, the people that stays there that will give authority.
That is where we all fail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we wait for somebody to authorize us to do what is right and good.
Okay.
No.
Then,
nobody will listen.
Okay.
If you are hoping and waiting on the politicians to implement systems that is going to bring equity in the transactional affairs of Nigeria, then you will wait until your children becomes grandparents.
that is what we are waiting.
So
then how are we going to do it without waiting? Whereby nobody wants to die, nobody wants to protest, nobody wants to come out to say anything.
To change the narrative, very simple.
Okay.
In the sense that if we are willing, we can change it.
We, the youths of the
Nigerian people, Nigerians are the problem of Nigeria.
Okay.
Nigerians are the real problem of Nigeria.
Okay.
Because systems are so demonized for bars from the root. Sometimes nobody cares. If you want to try and know it, and then go on the street of your village, and somewhere hide and drop 100,000 naira there. Hide. Somebody will, even a small child of 5 years or 7 years, just copy, see that one, they'll take it to this pocket and go. You will see his behavior.
Okay.
Why? Because most of us have been raised, if I say, under poverty or whatever, and they keep on lingering, taking bribes and all that, growing with it, when you're, like what I said before, when you're comfortable of yourself as a person, whatever comes your way that doesn't belong to you will not attract you. So changing the narrative start from the Nigerians. Let them know first that this is the right thing and I will not condone it in my office. Somebody coming to your office, talk to you as a judge or as a police, this is that, it gives you an envelope and it turns white to be black. You are aiding and abetting crime. Then it's left for Nigerians to change that narrative, fight against it. Where somebody is, when your counselor, your work counselor, or whatever is not performed, you go back like you, him, myself. I will write to the local government chairman, and this guy is not performing, he's not inspecting the job he's supposed to do. We want him to take him back. So people, you will see that some his family members or friends will still stand up and come against you. No, what has it done to you? Is it your father's money? Are you paid? You won't paying it? Is it not your government paying it? No. You've known me, most of the time I stand on it, and whenever I stand, I doesn't, this is this and it must be like that. Get the right thing done. Not when this guy is not getting it right, we're still supporting him and say he's not the problem. He has police aids and all that, but if we are 1,000 move to his house, he will run away. He will not kill all the 1,000. And the government will listen to you.
Yeah, okay.
The government will call him back.
Okay.
Your word will call him back. But when he's doing that, when he will give two people 20,000, 100,000, 1 million and all that, go and talk to your people, they will go, when you talk, shut up. Shut up. If you tell me shut up, I'll tell you shut up. You don't do that to me.
Oh, okay.
You have to be comfortable and be proud of yourself. Be yourself first. And when someone is not getting it right, you have to mobilize. I don't know how many times we've written to our local government chairman telling him this, that, or I've gone to his office and questioned him. What is the monthly allocation you're getting every month? We are blaming the federal. What about the state, the local, the ward, like he said, the ward chairman, I was the state, then federal representative. We have to question them. We sent you there to go and represent us. What are you doing? What have you done? Where are the constituency project funds they allocated to you? What have you done with it? If you didn't present anything good, we'll call him back.
That is where you're saying that all the youths has to wake up.
Wake up.
Yeah, because when I asked the first question here, I said it's like Nigerians are not reacting because you're saying that we need to react, right?
Most of us are betting the crime and protecting them. Those that are robbing us,
yes,
we are protecting them.
If we say Nigerians are not reacting, we are not completely being fair to those who have
representing us,
to those who have actively done to the best of their ability to express their displeasure to what is happening. But the state brought down its strong might on them and destroy a lot of things. Before, hold on.
No, we're talking. What do you
before Boko Haram became what Boko Haram was? Boko Haram did not wake up and became Boko Haram. Neither. Okay, now a lot of other organizations that the federal government of Nigeria have tagged a lot of names or called a lot of things in order to demonize are actually citizens of Nigeria who are protesting their displeasure of the Nigerian state. Among them are these IPOB that are being hunted everywhere. It is out of the displeasure of the citizens to the government that the government turned and brand them whatever they branded them and did whatever they have been doing to the members who are also bona fide citizens of Nigeria. Now, there are no justice system that has come out to condemn any individual of any crime that people have been being slaughtered for. There is no court nor law nor anywhere any member of this organization is serving any number of prison in anywhere in the world for any crime known to man, yet they are being murdered by the states. Now, when we come out and say that the citizens are not reacting, we are not being honest with ourselves, neither are we being fair to the citizens of Nigeria. Citizens of Nigeria are no longer reacting in the way that a lot of people are expecting reaction, because the state have suppressed its citizens in such a way that the citizens no longer have the confidence to come out and react in the ways that are being expected of them. But that does not mean that the citizens are not reacting now. The citizens do not have the willingness to react. Now, they react that any progressive-minded citizen of Nigeria who wants to see the future has to react now, has to be intelligent reaction. It's no longer muzzle, go to the street and protest, because you already know what is there waiting for you in this.
There's no way you protest in the world, the police or whatever would be free to protest. And even here in Brazil, that have human rights. Police, the only thing they will be guiding you.
But you have right to protest.
Do Nigerian police guide you?
You said
Do Nigerian security agents guide you, or do they slaughter you?
no. When you're talking about protest, I could remember some countries in Africa.
Inalienable right. You have the right.
You have rights to protest.
Yeah.
Then,
Now, how you protest also is your prerogative.
Okay.
Now, knowing that there are criminals who are not police, they are there criminals protecting the politicians who are robbing you dry. They are there waiting for you to come out to destroy you. You are no longer going to, if you are intelligent, you don't walk out on the street waiting. You are going to protest to confront those who you know are there, not to negotiate, but to destroy.
yeah.
You don't go out there waiting for them, go to meet them. Rather, you devise a new means. And this is, the new means is what I am trying to bring to the notice of Nigerians, that yes, there is a new way that we can approach this thing. There is a new way we can defeat these demons. And it doesn't require us to go on the street.
Can you tell us the new way? Exactly.
Just an application on your phone can change the narrative. It can begin to change the narratives in Nigeria. This is 2023.
How? Just
Exactly. In Africa.
in Africa, just tell me. Like
Africa.
Poor Bia been in power in Hammer since how many decades?
no.
You know what?
He say app.
I was
In this app, some place in Nigeria doesn't have light. You know where they getting to 5 days that no light.
You said some place in Nigeria.
In my village, no light. Then how are we going to use the app to protest?
Have light.
You see the challenge with Nigeria.
Okay.
Because a lot of things has become so negative for so very long that a lot of people no longer believe that a lot of things are possible.
Okay.
You see, things like this, I said you don't expect a one drop shot that will solve all the problems.
Mazutata adequate revolution.
I
Revolution, nothing.
You do it. That is what I'm saying.
Okay. Hold on, please.
This country did revolution. Hold on.
Yes, now.
No, that was written today. They did revolution. All the stuff.
You're talking about Brazil. In Abidjan. When Babo win election, he won election, and no. What did they do? All the masses come out on the street. This thing happened. It never ran away. Even in Senegal too.
In Senegal, it's just of research.
Yes.
Because some people must die. Few must die. We give up. Because there's nobody, even you as a chief of your village cannot stay and somebody will tell you to get out of the power and will tell you come and take the city. No. You have to fight and protect your seat. So in that, or coming to that, when 1 or 2 people died, 100, they will start negotiating. We saw it in Abidjan. In my eyes, it's not.
Yeah, but like all the Kihaini now. We Nigerians, nobody want to die, nobody want to come out.
At the same time,
But now, the same thing is happening, and all of us were sitting here watching the leaders spoiling the country. And the country, no future for the upcoming generation anymore. I can't imagine what is our own key. He will only sit down and pray, asking that God will come down from heaven to help us. Okay, now, Mazi, asina in a jog on Kijinaka Kiki Jimana, a joke, whereby in a Koko app, Nigeria no light, no internet. The MTN no way I gas internet. When you put a data of 1,000 naira, 1,000 naira, you make only one call, it's gone. And you put another one, it's gone. If you watch only one video, it's gone. Then see. I mean, but if you now,
Why is your app? Well, let's stop it.
yes, let's. May app wow. Declare I app for Mac. I'm not tired of gonna happen because I need to understand this secret about this app.
Okay, like I said,
Man.
there is no one magic medicine that will solve everybody's problem
Okay.
at the same time. But Nigeria, as a nation, is not existing in Mars. Nigeria is existing in planet Earth.
Okay.
And all the laws of gravity that is holding everybody else that is in the world is also holding even the citizens and the politicians of Nigeria. Now, the things that are available in the world that are currently changing the world, that are currently revolutionizing governments and institutions and communities around the world, are also available to Nigeria and Nigerian citizens. Now, the it's never going to be effect for you. It will work for you. Now, let me bring this down to the level only Igbo.
And understand. Yeah.
Because I asked him that the opportunity that is now in Nigeria is the opportunity to tribalize everything, for everybody to empower themselves through their tribe, which the politicians are allowed by introducing in Nigeria. Now, Igbo, for example, people that are in Azwa, in a shop, and you always rely on this country, but the next country. So there is always need for you to cross border in terms of your exchange and transaction. As a citizen of Nigeria, a bona fide first-class citizen of Nigeria, how difficult are they going to access forex from Nigerian government and Nigerian Central Bank?
Yes.
Even though Nigerian Central Bank understands that you are an international entrepreneur who requires this service, but it is not available to you.
Okay.
So the only way for you to access it is to go to the black market and deal with criminals, who in most cases they charge you up to 30% extra of what the Federal Republic of Nigeria states for their exchange. Now, why would you want to continue to accept that as a bona fide first-class citizen of Nigeria who have traveled wide and seen life and has access to information and technologies that are available for everybody else in the world? Why would you want to continue to deal with criminals and allow criminals to defraud? Is it because you do not know what to do, or because you know what to do but you do not believe you have the capacity or what it takes to implement in your life?
Incompetency.
A competency of who?
Of the person in charge, the finance minister or the economist.
So you are the one who is being defrauded.
I'm not the one to do. I'm being defrauded.
Are you not in need of exchange from time to time? Don't you need exchange?
Now
it is your responsibility as an individual to find your solution.
Yeah.
You don't. Hold on.
Because
hold on.
When the minister is not doing the thing right, and maybe your
why would you want to be depending on a minister who you already know that is there to defraud you? Why don't you look for your own way? That is why alternative system comes in place. That is,
you see, that's why you're going again, because you now, when the person is not getting it right, you now abide and go through the bad and start sourcing it for yourself, instead of coming together and fight against that very person that is not doing his job well.
What are you fighting?
Listen.
When you can, hold on, brother. When you can defeat that individual, even without raising your voice, even without acting, all you need to do is to will yourself to do things differently. Listen.
You keep on.
Central Bank of Nigeria, our business, they did this business. Governance is a business. What?
1 minute.
Now, business service called. And no best. Now, Nigeria is not serving its citizens best. And there is option for you to rent the same service that Nigeria is supposed to do.
That place keep decaying. Because you didn't solve it. You run away. You run away from your...
And there's still hope.
there.
What is there?
The problem is still there. The problem is still there. You didn't solve the problem.
Okay.
In Imo State.
Okay, let me ask you 1 minute.
In Imo State, for example, I saw a PDP, whatever, making some statement. He said they want the rank to be removed. This and that, Yakubu should remove the REC, the Registered Electoral Commissioner in Imo State, before the election that will be holding tomorrow. Then you're talking about, but what are you going to do to get that person moved? It's very simple. Government, if you people did it, every party that are going to participate in the election, call the government, tell you, if you don't remove this woman, we will boycott the election. Every party, PDP or APC will say no, the person will say because they are the incumbent. The other parties, PDP, APC, PDP, APGA, LP, if they come together and tell government, if you people don't remove this woman, we're not going to take part on that election. The government must remove him by fire, by force. They cried for the PCP. They checked the PCP, Commissioner of Police. Is that very one that conducted a sham election during past the election. Then you people cried and shouted. He conducted an election at 27 APC, won the local government chairman. You people were crying. Then coming to governorship election, you people say you don't want it again. You were shouting. Tomorrow is the election, and you see there shouting. What are you going to do? Okay, if you don't remove this man, we'll boycott it. And you finish. The government will listen to you. So we need to know our rights and go for it. Don't be on the back door be shouting. No. Get your right. This is what you know. You see here, when local government, when mayor here, we were close to his office, not getting it right. They mobilize and go down and protest. It will come down. And that's the matter.
Yes.
If you don't go down and protest, they will not listen to it because you don't know they're having problem. When the FX is having problem, and why is it having problem? Because they know that your tribe is the major operator of FX. Your tribe Igbo is the major player because you guys are traders. The customs are not doing fine. You people kept quiet. What are you going to do? You boycott importation. You boycott this one. Let everybody suffer it. If everybody suffer it, there must be a change. But look like this one, I don't care. If I don't import my 100 containers or my shipload, who will this and that? After all, if I import it, I'll put the money on top of it, this and that. Then you started sourcing from the back door. LP candidate, P2B said it. He says it's quite unfortunate that the FX, so either for something. Why he can buy for something because he's one of the first class citizens of Nigeria, apply directly from the central bank. That you at the market buy somewhere or something. The same thing, the same FX, you can get the same for something which is government rate by organized body change, which is digitalized and all that. Here, if you go to any cambio here, you bring your ID card. They sell money to you at federal government rate.
Do you know how the citizens can approach, even those who are not first class, can approach to buying FS direct from the Central Bank of Nigeria and the Federal Republic of Nigeria stipulated price?
It's not. You're not buying from federal from Central Bank. You're buying from your bank. Your bank.
Who sells? Who is responsible?
CBN.
Why? Hold on. Why do you have to limit yourself to your bank when you can buy FS from the international market? Why do you have to be limited to your bank or beyond that your bank?
You can.
This is you and the world that is a transaction.
You are talking about cryptocurrency. That one is about cryptocurrency.
I am talking about everything else that has to do with social development of Nigeria, which you are talking about revolution. Revolution is no longer going to be carrying knife and fork and everything going on the street. No, this is intelligent revolution that we're talking about. This is intelligent. This is a revolution that is driven by knowledge. Doing things that you know that is possible and within your own reach without having to depend on anybody else to come to your rescue or depend on anybody else to accept deal with you.
Changing government, you can only organize via app for revolution. But if you cannot stay in your app and do the revolution, you can organize via app. But to do the revolution, you must still go to the street, or you people.
What are you doing on the street?
You say,
What are you doing on the street?
if you're not on the street,
What exactly do your presence in the streets accomplish?
okay, let me give you one just that I straight answer to your point. During the NSAS, nobody knows what is going on. Only one morning, everybody came out. It was organized via app, and then the presence of the people matters. But the only thing is that
What was achieved?
it was politicized later on.
What was achieved?
They didn't.
Was anything achieved?
It gave a big signal to government of Nigeria, even that have effect to this past election, because they were afraid. If you people were so organized to mobilize that NSAS, the only issue that NSAS have is that there was no strong leader for it. Nobody want to die. That's where we're still going. You understand? But I say there are certain people know, even in this country, every protest have an organizer and a mobilizer and a sponsor. Even here, that's why when you see protesters go, you see people giving them water, giving them food, and after they still give them money. Here in Brazil we are, in the kind of Western world we are. Everybody, after protest, you see them going to collect money. Every protest have organizer and what we call it, the mobilizer. Yeah. So you can organize via app, quite sure, but to effect it, your presence matters. Just like the increased student fee. Most of the universities in Nigeria, the fees increased. They're increasing school fees, tuition fee and all that. The salaries are not increased. You know the cost of living in Nigeria have gone up, skyrocketed. Nobody talking about that. They're busy trying to buy SUV vehicle and the private jet and the yacht and all that, whereby the citizens, the workers, they are take home. Some are still paying 18 and 30,000 naira, and the cost of living now $1 is about 1,000 naira. Then how many? The transportation and everything skyrocketed. Now, when all this thing are going on, what are the students have to do? It's SUG. What did they need to do? Call all the schools, call all the SUG of schools and tell them, via that app, man, let us sit at home. We don't need this education. They have to bring the price down. Then everybody will sit at home. They will not go to school. That is part of the protest.
I said something. I don't know if even if the confusion of you don't have to step out of your streets to destroy any government that is not performing for you.
The same, like what Prince said. That
Let me tell you something.
They max it.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Just an app alone. This thing he's talking about now, you can collapse the educational system of Nigeria, which refuses to work for its citizen, and design a new educational system that does not require anybody to be in the classroom to acquire any kind of education you want.
Hey, Mazabio Pozo. Guys, listen. This is Hello Africa. Please drop your view. I want to hear from you. Drop your comment and tell us what do you think about this topic today, changing the narrative of the Nigerian youth and Africa as a whole. Here is Hello Africa. Please drop your comment. We are coming back. I'm your host, Chief X. But listen, we're going to stop here, but Mazi will tell us about this app. Apa na-ekwu okwu ya mụnwa Wuchido chọrọ ịma biko amaghị maka gị nwa Maazị ka ị ga-akọwara anyị maka app ọ dị
create another app sef
apps Maazị na-create Maazị biko no Prince anyị ga-ekwucha ihe today Maazị in our next episode Igabia Kawarai about this app. So guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode today, changing the narrative. But let me tell you something. Don't go away, because we are still inviting Mr. Okenze and the Prince to give us more light about this app that Okenze is talking about. Not only app, and when a lot of ingredients no one made this app, and the Prince getting more light about this app. Guys, man, don't miss our second episode. I'm still your host, Chief X. Go to our YouTube channel, Afro Brazilian TV, and subscribe. Drop your comments, and we will be together in our next episode.